Good day. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Atari 8-bit gameplay. I've got here ready to rip a 2007 game called Crownland. So 2007 being obviously well past the retail lifespan of the Atari 8-bit computers. This is a game which I believe takes some inspiration from probably the Mario games, the Nintendo console Mario games, Great Gianna Sisters, which obviously took inspiration from the Mario games. Other platformers, of course. I don't know that I haven't really played it enough, just for a few minutes here the other day, and then again for a couple minutes before starting this video. So let's give it a go. Scene 1, Coast. Get ready. Now, based on the way the graphics look and perform, this is very obviously a PAL game. It's written by some Polish people. I meant to read out the names there. I wasn't actually going to attempt the last names because I'm sure I would just massacre them. We've got, let's see here, we've got score, we've got life, and we've got stars. I'm not sure if that's the same amount of life that I started with on this level. Nice and smooth. And alright, I failed to jump across. I got both stars though. Hey, I got both stars. You can't say I didn't get both stars on that jump, so that was totally worth it. Let's see here. Stars, yeah, life, you have 4 bars. So, I must not have successfully jumped on one of those little snail dudes. Colors are a little more muted when you're playing PAL games, and I'm not entirely clear why that is. If it's an emulation thing, or if that's how it actually is. They're not as vibrant or as bright. You can adjust the colors on this emulator, but I don't really know what I'm going for, so I haven't really tried that. I do like the water effect. That's actually really good at the bottom of the screen there. How does one get up there? I'm going to say you don't. Okay. I wonder if you gain abilities, or if there's something I'm missing. Double jumps? No. Ooh, oh, jeez. Alright, you can walk. I was backing away from the bird creature. Oh, and here we are at the start. Alright. You can see that some of the rounded shapes and things, I think, the platforms and things, they're reminiscent of the Mario look in some ways. Oh, there was a lost life bar right there. Did I gain a life there? 1 up. Okay, I wasn't watching carefully. There was a little sound effect when I passed, I'm going to say 50 stars. I also wasn't watching that carefully. Nice little sound effect. Anyway, what I was about to say, started to say, was that you can walk off the platforms. You don't get hindered by the landscape. I guess, assumed that you would bump up against the wall or the platform that you had previously. Oh, alright, that was a little weak. That you had previously jumped off of or walked off of. Alright, so some things to get used to there for sure. Don't walk off. You don't get hindered by the sides of platforms, so you can just walk right off into the water. So that's definitely something you want to be aware of. As with all of the Atari games, the in-game palette, I shouldn't say all of the Atari games, it depends on the graphics modes and things, and some games have been more successful at working around it than others. There are techniques, I think, that improve it, but the palette is a bit limited. of the actual colors you can use when drawing backgrounds and sprites and things. That was a spiky thing, hedgehog maybe. I don't seem to have lost a life bar, so okay, you're good to go. You can just jump right on those guys, so that's good. There's a heart up there. One up. Great. Should I have tried to get up on top of that platform? Nope. Oh boy. That takes a little more timing than I obviously am displaying here. Alright. Oh yeah, 50 stars. I believe that's a 1-up. Well, that's reasonably generous. Not insurmountable, and look at me, getting past level 1. Scene completed. Time bonus. Score. Font's a little tricky to read, or a little hard to read. Scene 1, 2, coast. Still coast. Okay. Nice. This is nice. It plays well. Controls pretty well. I mean, there's some things to get used to with regard to the landscape and whatnot, but I think that bird left behind a star, or whatever that's meant to be. This looks like a pterodactyl or something. Okay, so I think the key to getting up on these higher things is bouncing off of the baddies. Here's a snail. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, what's this? Oh no! I was so keen to find out what that was. I walked right into death. It looked like a potion. You have to push your button to move to the next scene, but the button doesn't actually have any function, or at least not so far. The fact that there was a potion there leads me to think that, or something, an object there, leads me to suspect that there's more to the game mechanics that I haven't discovered yet. And that would also be fairly Mario-esque in a way, because that was... if I can stay alive long enough to find out. That was a thing, right? You, in those games, you sort of gained abilities and things as the game went on. Okay, I think that just gave me an extra life bar, which is nice. So I may be speculating for nothing. Our little character, whatever his name is, has a little cape. Oh, and what's that down there? Big star. I should have looked at my number of stars before I picked that up. I'm hesitant for it to go after those hedgehogs, but they don't do any harm. Spiky though they are, they don't do you any harm. Ooh, that was close. Okay. I guess you should try to avoid those. A big star again. Can I? I don't think I can. I can't really jump high enough to get on top of that guy. I think I have to not go for that big star. How am I doing? 1 life, 46 stars. This is a... oh, I guess there's just room there. I don't know if I can get under him though. Nope. And you start right from the beginning? That's mildly annoying. It would be nice if there was a midway through the scene checkpoint. Still, though, I guess they're not tremendously long scenes, but... oh, nice. Thank you very much for that. Oh, no! What a terrible way to die. To lose a player. I don't think you get anything other than points for defeating the creatures. The creature sprites, the hedgehog in particular, is quite nice. Snails are looking good. The bird or bat or mini pterodactyl or whatever it's meant to be is nice enough looking sprite. Did not succeed in getting underneath that guy. It's too bad. It's probably... with skill, you could lose less health and get farther in the game, clearly. You there's any... Oh, yeah, other than maybe getting past him. I was going to say there's no real gain to jumping on that guy, but getting past him is the key point. Was there not a big star there the first time? I think there was, so those must be single collection only type objects. Big stars, that is. Large stars. Okay. A little tricky with the platform jumping. There doesn't seem to be a way up there. Is this where I had gotten to? Yes. This is where I had lost it. I don't think there's a way up there. Actually, where I lost it was, I think, right here. Sometimes the animals leave behind stars. I don't think it's always. Hey, end of scene. Nice. Small time bonus. Yeah, so you don't have tons of time to complete these scenes. Jungle. Get ready. Scene 2-1. Okay, nice different landscape. Same kind of palette, but stars definitely blend in. Now we've got little monkeys, I'm gonna say they're monkeys. Can you jump on those trees? I don't think so. No. I think that's just background. Oh, that was poor. And what is this? A turtle with a spiked back? Is he gonna... Okay, I don't think I can bounce those guys, so that's the first enemy that you can't. Oh, I'm 2 away from ending my game. Sorry, 2 stars away from getting an extra player, but also on my last one up. So I just got one, so that's good. More stars down there, not worth going after, I don't think. Also on my last life bar here, but I did get one more, one up. So, oh no. Alrighty. Well, oh, I always forget you gotta press the fire button to move on to your scene. Alright, I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get 48 more, or 42 more stars here. But I know to avoid those spiky back turtles, so that might help. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You gotta pay close attention to the range that these things are moving back and forth in. You wanna not accidentally get hit. Oh, come on. Alright, game over. Game over. Well, you know what? That's pretty good. That's a good game. That's a good game. I could see myself revisiting that. It's would be nice if there was a continue or maybe a mid-level respawn point to make it a little bit easier to carry on, but you know, you compare that to the games of the 80s, that's quite polished, really nicely done. Good gameplay, good music, actually music playing throughout, jumping, sound effects and other things. Yeah, that's excellent. I think that's a really good game. Really good game for the 8-bits anyway. And fun to play. Alright, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of it. Have a great day. You know, take good care of yourselves, as always. That's important. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.